Good morning, afternoon, or evening. This is a message from Spirit, and we're going to start with A Course in Miracles, lesson 204. You are not a body, you are free. For you are still as God created you. The name of God is your inheritance. God's name reminds you that you are his son or daughter, not slave to time, unbound by laws which rule the world of sick illusions, free in God forever and forever, one with him or them. You are not a body, you are free, for you are still as God created you. And so it is. And so you remember. So we'll start with that, and then I'm going to move into some archetype cards. These are from Carolyn Mace. And just get the archetypes that we're working with right now. Archetypes are big patterns. They're kind of like myths that we're working with, and working through stories, basically, which kind of goes along with, for me, goes along with family constellations, which is another energy healing modality that I use. It's the stories that we have been creating over and over again. We get stuck in these cycles and these stories, and we are now really on the verge of breaking out of them. So let's just see what archetypes we're working with now. Ooh, got it. It's so funny how it comes through at the exact moment that when I'm done talking. So we have Samaritan. I think we might have gotten this one before. We have Advocate. I know we've gotten this one before. And this one, we got Pioneer, which I was just saying we're breaking out of these patterns. So this makes sense, but I'm going to just read a little bit more. I find these so exciting. I find talking to God or Spirit very exciting. Okay, so this Samaritan one says, you can read it probably. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Shadow attribute, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. That's the shadow. So helping, but I think the shadow part is like you want to be thanked for it because you're not really happy about doing it. Helping those that you would prefer to ignore. I have a story about that, but we'll see if it's relevant first. Advocate inspires you to put compassion into action. This one I think may be about forgiveness, which the Course in Miracles is all about forgiveness. And in order to be in the flow or be in the vortex, whatever you want to call it, or be aligned, you need to be able to forgive others, but also forgive yourself. Because once you can do that, you're really in the state of allowing and worthiness, because it's really you that holds everything back from yourself. It's actually all there, and that is the miracle, is that it's always been there for you. It's always been present, everything that you really truly desire. You just held it back from yourself because you were not forgiving yourself or others. So that's what the process is all about. So the Advocate is inspiring you to put compassion into action, and the shadow is embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. So again, it's the ego coming up, which is pretty human, but then just moving into love. And then the Pioneer is a passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. This is so exciting. That's what we're all doing. We're bringing our gifts into the world. The shadow is compulsive need to keep moving on. So sometimes we push ourselves a little too much when we're not. It's again the ego getting out of control. This is all about balance, finding your balance. But I'm really excited about the light of this because this is what we're doing. All right, so, and it was just what I said, is we're moving into that new energy. Like we're leaving behind these old stories and we're writing new stories based on those old stories and what we learned from them. We've actually learned from them and we are ready to let them go. Okay, so now I'm going to get some cards from the Light Seers Tarot. I am like so excited today. My energy is kind of like excitement, but it is that pushing. It's kind of that compulsive pushing a little bit too, of like, I know exciting things are coming, and so I just want to jump into them. And so I'm feeling that kind of energy of like, yeah, hurry, let's go, let's do it. And having to just kind of slow myself down and stay in the present moment and just be in the present moment. Okay, so what do we need to know from the Light Seers Tarot that can help us with the Samaritan, the Advocate, and the Pioneer? Okay, I just got some cards that turned over. Oh, we got the Nine of Cups. And we got the High Priestess. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. Great cards. Okay. Well, you can imagine what the Nine of Cups is. Complete happiness and abundance. Springing forth from her heart. It's being in that love state, that flow state. And then the High Priestess, that's your guidance. That's your internal guidance or your spirit. Inspiring you to put compassion into action because the Advocate is above that. And then the Queen of Pentacles is underneath the Pioneer. So in case you were worried about how you were going to make a living, you do not have to worry about that. Just do what's in your heart. Do your passion. If you haven't noticed out there in the world, people that are doing their passion, that are completely aligned in their soul's work, they don't have to worry about money. It just flows. It just comes when you're all in alignment. It's the miracle. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles. A healer, a working parent, a self-made person, material wealth and abundance, strength in family and community. It's basically all abundance. Whatever you imagined abundance to be for you, this is abundance. You have created that abundance in your life by staying in that place of love and passion and doing what inspires you in the way that is fun for you to do it, in an inspirational and creative way. Okay, is there anything else that we need to know? And we're going to get a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. One or two or whatever we need. Yeah, and all of the, I listen to different astrological channels, YouTube channels, and also tarot. And it's so funny how we all are in agreement about, like, I listen to all these other ones and they get the same cards that I get. We all get the same cards, the same energies. So it's really kind of, it's validating. And it's very interesting. But this is the energy of we're in that, like, a lot of people are calling it the phoenix, because like whatever we learned it. We're leaving it in the dust and we're rising from that to become we're moving into our God self. Like, this has never been done before. What we're doing has never been done before by anybody else. We're the only one that can do it. You're the only one that can do whatever it is that you're doing. Your voice is unique. And we need it. Your voice is going to speak to people that it needs to speak to. You have people that need to hear your voice. Okay, we got chop wood. So I think that's the energy that I'm talking about, which is just feeling like things are coming, but it's not quite here yet. We can't see it out there yet. So it's that like excitement, but we got to just do the regular everyday stuff we're doing. Like right now, my boyfriend and I are putting siding on my house, which is nice because we get to spend time together and we're doing it together. And that's really nice. But I think like both of us kind of are like excited about like how things are going to be once we get all this stuff done. So yeah, we are happy in the process of things, but we're also looking forward to seeing the results of what we've been doing. So that's what I think we're all feeling. But I'm going to get a little bit more from the chopped wood. This might be the only card that we're going to get. So it's kind of a short reading today, but that's okay. Spirit has its own timing. Yeah, so it's being grounded in everyday experience, humility. That's it. So there are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for this is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. Okay, so that's all that I have for you today.